I couldn't help but notice that the barbarian tribes hailing from Russian and Finno-Mongol territories have ruined our Roman masters. Indeed. Perhaps now that the mightiest military power in the world doesn't exist, us Germans can finally rise to world relevance.
Holy Germanic servants, check it out, Imade of gold. Charlemagne.
It is amazing indeed. Gold is a very valuable commodity. You are very powerful, and I have no choice but to submit to my servile instincts and become your vassal. I totally didn't have any plans for independence or world relevance, by the way.
Some centuries later.
Finally, after many years of subservience, I have secured myself a piece of territory for me and my fellow haplotype-sharing subjects. Even though this feat was only possible after my superior subjugator died, I consider my achievement a superhuman feat. I am a god. I will finally world relevance by becoming the most loyal servant of the Pope and give him all my money. The Otto the Great, please excuse me. I couldn't help but notice that your definition of God wildly differs from my own. I am also of the belief that the Vatican is corrupt and therefore should not receive our support. I will now engage in petty squabbles so my vision of an abstract concept becomes the most relevant. D. Martin Luther.
And thus, for almost a millennium, German princes fought amongst themselves, all this in a desperate bid to prove which of them is more relevant and rule over all of Germany. And because they couldn't handle any banter, the serious discussion became a joke. By 1806, Germany was the laughingstock of the whole of Europe and beyond. KKKKK. As for the rest of Europe, the heroic, trailblazing Portuguese discovered the world and amassed wealth and territories. They called it the Kingdom of Portugal. The hard-working, persevering Spanish added to the Portuguese discoveries. They called it the Kingdom of Spain. The innovative Italians united after the fall of Rome and restored their former glory. They called it the Kingdom of Italy. The stout British faced and overcame the same challenges as Germany, assuming center stage in world affairs. As a result, they called it the United Kingdom. The clever, sharp Hollandese revolutionized the economy and built a network of trade routes. They called it the Kingdom of Holland. Even the French got themselves unprecedented success at some point in their history. But even in a pseudo-race with a genetic pool as hopelessly polluted as the Germans, there is still a chance for the birth of a kind of prodigy that only appears once every 1,000 years. At last, it happened.
I hate crowds who disagree with me, but I hate other countries even more. The Otto von Bismarck.
This statement alone caused a breakthrough in German thought. Led by this genius rhetoric, the Germans brought their inferiority complex to new heights. They were now united as one. The Germans were finally all living in one country, undivided in their quest for relevance.
Wow, very uninteresting. I have to check on the pizza.
Team Pepija.